These slings are perfect. They can do no wrong.
This mac and cheese bite would self-report any crime it committed.
This jalapeno popper reads all the terms and conditions before hitting continue. Who does that?
If this onion ring won the lottery, it would keep its day job. Maybe live in a modest 3-bedroom bungalow. It wouldn't go peacocking about like it earned that money. Maybe open up a rec center for the community.
Yeah, you know what he would call it? The rec center. Yeah.
Sheets, feel the love.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
I'm Adam Groh on the streets of Calgary to tell you about Federated Insurance, an industry specialist providing business insurance solutions for over 95 years.
Federated has been with us every step of the way. They're there proactively. They understand the business. As years have changed, as the business has changed, they've been able to customize it so that it makes it mutually beneficial.
They've got loss prevention programs, safety programs, they post bulletins. They send out a loss prevention manager to our sites. The claims handling is fabulous at Federated.
Federated Insurance has a legacy of almost a century as your business insurance specialist.
Year after year, Rocket Chassis sells more late models than any other builder. Rocket has the largest stock of OEM parts in the late model industry, enough to keep you on track and not waiting weeks or months for your parts. Rocket is also the leader in repair service. With 2 jigs and an expert crew, Rocket can clip and repair faster than any other chassis builder. And with an experienced staff and a house car team on the road, their information and technology keeps them ahead of the competition. Rocket wins more prolifically than anyone. From crates and supers to weekly, regional, or national, it doesn't matter. This is the winning team. Order your new Rocket XR1 today and find yourself in victory lane.
My name's Brock Poole, 2nd generation driver, 1st generation owner operator. I own my own LLC, Poole's Transportation, leased to Mercer Transportation out of Louisville, Kentucky. They've been a pretty good company to me. I enjoyed working for them, enjoyed driving a truck. I always played with trucks when I was little. Always knew it's where I wanted to be. When people like me or people like my dad or my uncle or my family or friends, you wouldn't have what you need to eat and survive. Everything's been on a truck. Some point in time, we ain't all bad. I mean, there's some truckers that are out there that, you know, they don't belong with us. We just, you know, we're doing it because it's the only thing we know. We ain't out here to hurt you. Give us room when you know, when you're passing us on the interstate, try to give us room. We don't want to kill you. You know, just as bad as, you know, you don't want to be killed. I mean, it's 80,000 pounds we're pulling sometimes. Sometimes it might be less, but we can't stop on a dime. And the last thing we want to see is someone hurt and killed out here on the road. We are nice, we are courteous, we try to be. That's all we really want to do. I mean, you got guys out here that they live and breathe on this. I mean, I sacrifice a lot for your family. A lot of us, we don't get to see our kids growing up. We don't get to see a lot of ball games, nothing like that. So you just tell us thank you and notice what we sacrifice for y'all. We appreciate it.
I'm starving. Let's stop at Sheetz.
Can't get good food at a gas station?
Really? You couldn't have just agreed. You had to assume. You know what that does. To you and me.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Don't assume you can't get fresh made-to-order food at a gas station. Sheetz. Feel the love.
My name is AJ Fleck. I'm from Apollo, PA. My dad got me into running go-karts and street stocks, and now we're into 410 sprints here.
My name is Mike Norris. I work at B&D Auto Salvage in Millerstown Pick Apart.
pretty much crush cars for a living, and when I'm not doing that, I like going fast.
My name's Corey McPherson. Went up to Lernerville Speedway, there's a car for sale, and I called about it and bought it, and here I am.
Every time this car hits the track, you're gonna see everything it has.
Mike's a quiet guy, but very driven.
Well, he's really something. He won a heat race down in Volusia.
Corey McPherson, great kid. He's a champion, and he's a proven champion.
There's nights I'm out here till 12, 2 in the morning, and then I get up at 5 for work, so you do the math.
AJ Flick is one of the drivers on the track that really have a shot.
I mean, I'm 23 years old. I want to win. It's my time to do it. I want the championship. I want it. Trajectory is getting a call from Tony Stewart tomorrow saying, can you drive one of my sprint cars? But you're not going to get a call if you keep finishing 5th.
If I could make it where I could not work 40 hours a week and race a car and, we'll just pick up and go.
Most people, if you talk to them or you ask them about their kids and they say, well, they're down in South Carolina or Texas or somewhere else. There's nothing here no more.
I got to make it happen. There's nothing else I can do.
We used to make 20 million mirrors a year, exterior automotive mirrors, and then we decided to shift production to China.
We're all worried about the Chinese. They can only make it because the EPA kicked all of our companies out of here.
Wow, Lernerville, there's another place we don't want to see it closed down. Well, if they know anything about dirt car racing, they'll know Lernerville Speedway.
Saturday morning and talk about what happened at Friday Night Lights. Well, that's pretty much what it's like at Lernerville.
We weren't the first person that this place was shopped to. Oh, it's a gem of the area. There's so much is no longer here.
Whenever I bought her engagement ring, and I said, if I win on Friday, I'm going to propose in Victory Lane. If it's meant to be, I'm going to win this Friday.
And all of a sudden, the next thing I know, he's down on one knee getting his necklace out. The ring was around his necklace.
And we didn't want to see her come along and bulldoze it. Now we're in the racing business, so here we go.
Well, we're all in.
But guess what? Friday night, we're going to race.
Jessie Boldy is my girlfriend. She's probably the best singer I've ever heard live.
late call now, turn number 4, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race to the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
What a finish!
Here late call now, turn number 4, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race to the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
What a finish!
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight on the program is round number 3 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. Tonight we come to Weedsport Speedway here on the iRacing.com service. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. We've just had qualifying wrapped up, and we'll see 2 heat races on the program. It was Isaac Soares going quick time here tonight from Ethan Huey, Aston Rodriguez, 3rd, quick Landon Hathaway, Trevor Meyer rounded out the top 5, Kyle Petty 6, Shane Yates 7th, Leo Heaton 8th, James Norwell 9, Martin Duran Jr. in 10th, Brian Gunderson and Travis Olsen will make up a 12-car field. Heat race number 1 getting set to take to the racetrack, and starting from pole position will be Aston Rodriguez. He pilots car number 32. He's outside in car number 2, position number 2, that is Isaac Soares. Trevor Meyer will line up at a position number 3. Shane Yates for Rocket Racing Esports starts position number 4. Position number 5 will be the 721 of James Norwell, and Brian Gunderson will make up the 6 cars in heat race number 1. Couple of things just to quickly go over here tonight. Of course, tonight's race will be dedicated to Ninja, the Emmerich's family Doberman, who unfortunately passed away yesterday over 10 years. It was a warrior of a dog, and he will be sorely missed, so condolences to the Yamrick family. Also want to give say hello and welcome to the fine folks from Dog Hollow Speedway in Pennsylvania for tuning in. And we understand that they may be working with the Kings of Sling here soon with some exciting stuff, so be sure to keep in touch with what's going on with not only Dogs Hollow Speedway, but what's also going on with the Kings of Sling. Heat race number 1, 9 laps is the distance. We are underway with Aston Rodriguez. Look out, Isaac Soares catching the inside wall, and we are immediately yellow. And that's one thing that this racetrack is synonymous for here on the iRacing.com service, is you've got to be careful of that inside wall. Now, we do know that there was some sort of technical issue with the wall in turns number 4 on the exit. If you get a little bit too close to it, it can come out at you like you were running the bottom side, even though you might have been a car length off. However, with the recent update that has been seen over the past 24 hours, from what I have seen and what I've been hearing around the virtual world of iRacing and all the Facebook groups and stuff like that, that has been fixed. I guess time will tell on that one. So heat number 1 under the caution flag here at the Weedsport Speedway. Round number 3 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. What is round 2 of the away series. Don't forget, next week we'll travel back to the dirt track at Charlotte. I'm certainly looking forward to next week. Again, keep an eye on the Dog Hollow Speedway Facebook page, their website. Keep up to date with all the wonderful racing that is going on in Pennsylvania. I certainly hope the fine folks at Dog Hollow Speedway are tuned in and are watching the Kings of Sling Midget Series. You're live right here on UltimateDirtTV. The lights will go out on the pace car. Aston Rodriguez, Trevor Meyer, rows number 1. James Norwell and Shane Yates will be row 2, and Brian Gunderson will be at the back in car 3 in row number 3 by himself. Meyer on the outside in the 9 machine, Rodriguez on the inside in the 30 machine. The pace will picking up out of turn number 4. Green flag is back out. We're underway. Berkey, thank you for the 100 stars, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 100 stars yesterday too. Sorry I didn't get a chance to say thank you on that one. But we are back underway in heat race number 1. Rodriguez continues to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Meyer still runs low. James Norwell in position number 3 in that 721 machine. But here comes Trevor Meyer. Tried to close the gap on your race leader of Aston Rodriguez. Shane Yates in 4th, Brian Gunderson 5th. Isaac Soares back on the racetrack as well. So he's going to be, I'm not sure if he's going to be a lap down. Let's have a look and see if he is laps down. He is 1 lap down in fact. So he's still got a lot of work to do. But I mean, the best thing to do for him right now is just get out on the racetrack, turn some laps. Now, Ice Cream Man, Anthony Carr, thank you very much for the 100 stars. 4 weeks in a row. Thank you, buddy. This time by, we're going to be 5 down with 4 laps remaining for Aston Rodriguez, driving car number 30 out in front. Just rolls the bottom side from Trevor Meyer. Trevor Meyer's had a pretty decent season so far here in the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series, presented by Kings of Sling. As we go back and take a look at James Norwell in 3rd, driving the 721, the orange and blue number 11 machine of Shane Yates in 4th. And we go back to the 3 of Brian Gunderson in 5th. Isaac Soares a lap down just in front of your race leader with 2.5 to run as they work the back straightaway down here at the Weedsport Speedway Park here on the iRacing.com service. See the left front. Aston Rodriguez getting a little closer to the inside wall in 3 and 4. He'll do the same down into turn number 1 and 2. Stays mid-track on the exit of turn number 2. We are white flag this time by out of turn number 4. Rodriguez continues to lead the field here from Trevor Meyer. And looks like it is going to be somewhat of a decent finish here, because here comes Rodriguez down into turn number 3 and 4. The checkered flag is out. Aston Rodriguez will win. Trevor Meyer home in 2nd. 3rd at the line, it's going to be James Norwell. 4th will be Shane Yates. Isaac Soares going to come home 5th, and Brian Gunderson in position number 6. That will wrap up heat race number 1. As we get set to take a look at those official results for you. Heat number 1 goes to Aston Rodriguez, Trevor Meyer in 2nd, James Normore 3rd, Shane Yates 4th, Isaac Soars in 5th, and Brian Gunderson in 6th position. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. For heat race number 2, starting from position number 1 will be Landon Hathaway to the outside of the front row. In car 52, second quickest here this evening, Ethan Ewey will start position number 2. Kyle Petty drives the 82 machine from position number 3. Leo Heaton drives the 026 machine from position number 4. Martin Duran Jr. lines up position number 5. And Travis Olsen will pilot car 5 from position number 6. Again, once again, a big shout out to the folks at Dog Hollow Speedway in Pennsylvania for tuning in. Again, tonight's race dedicated to Ninja, the dog that was very beloved by the Amrick family, has passed away. Hathaway and Ewey. We're underway, heat number 2. Getting a good start on the inside was Kyle Petty in that purple and white machine. In car number 82. Leo Heaton quickly moves up to position number 3 in that all black number 026 machine. But your race leader at the end of the completion of lap number 1 is Landon Hathaway. 4th quickie of this evening now. Looking to get a good starting spot in tonight's 50 lap main event here at the Weedsport Speedway Park. Hathaway, Petty, Heaton 1, 2 and 3. Ewey, Duran and Olsen. That's your top 6 drivers in heat number 2. Again, 12 cars signed into the virtual pit area for this evening's race. You're in the 52, second quickest in qualifying. Find yourself in position number 4. So going backwards in the heat races is that orange, yellow and black number 52 machine, but he looks to close in on Leo Heaton in car 026. That's 4 down and 5 to go. Your race leader of Landon Hathaway, car 10. It's still Hathaway from Petty. Heaton, no change to the running order. Martin Duran Jr. in car 27. That's the red and black entry on screen in 5th position. Then you go back to Travis Olsen in car 5 in the DeWalt black and yellow. Number 5, position 6. So again, these drivers have got themselves spread out across the racetrack, the virtual Weedsport Speedway. A big shout out to, of course, iRacing.com and putting us on the iRacing live page. We thanking them very much for what they've been able to do for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV as we come to the white flag. 1 lap left to run here at Weedsport for heat number 2. The Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. Down the back stretch into turns 3. Checkered flag about to fly out of turn number 4. Landon Hathaway gets the win. 2nd will go to Kyle Petty. 3rd will be Leo Heaton. Ethan Ewey lines up or finishes in 4th. Martin Duran in position at number 5. And Travis Olsen will come home in your 6th position on the racetrack. So the 2 heat races are complete. We're going to move straight into the 5-minute warm-up session. So now with that being said, take this opportunity right now to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Take a quick break, but before we do that, heat number 2 results on your screen. Landon Hathaway gets the win from Kyle Petty. 2nd, Leo Heaton 3rd. Ethan Ewey in 4th. Martin Duran Jr. in 5th. Travis Olsen comes home in position number 6. And that will wrap up your 2 heat races here. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Sheets, fresh food made to order. Walters Racing Graphics, Kings of Sling, and Dog Hollow Speedway for everything they do for the Kings of Sling and putting up the money that has been put up here in the Midgets series. We certainly look forward to the next 6 or 7 weeks or 6 or 7 race meetings still left on the program. And again, you catch all the action right here on UltimateDirtTV. We're live across Facebook and YouTube. With that being said, we will now take that opportunity to step aside here on UltimateDirtTV. Come back in a few moments' time. Pay a couple of bills. You're watching round number 3 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series from Weedsport Speedway.
Here they come out, turn number 4, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race to the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
What a finish!
And we are back here on UltimateDirtTV for round number 3 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series, presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets and Dog Hollow Speedway. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And a big shout out to the folks at Dog Hollow Speedway, and a shout out to the Amrick family. This race tonight is dedicated to Ninja, who unfortunately did happen to pass away yesterday. A dog of 10 years, and he was a warrior of a dog, and he will be certainly missed. Let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. There's only 6 rows, 12 cars, so let's go from bottom to top. Starting position number 12. In car number 5, that's Travis Olsen. To the inside of row 6, position number 11, he pilots car number 3, That is Brian Gunderson. To your 10th starting position in car number 30, it's Ashton Rodriguez lining up to the inside. In car number 10, starting position number 9, that is Landon Hathaway. Rolling off from position number 8, driving car number 9, that is Trevor Meyer. And to the inside, car number 82, starting position number 7, that's Kyle Petty. Lining up from position number 6, in car number 721, that is James Normoyle. Out of position number 5, driving car number 026. Position 5 will be Leo Heaton. Position number 4, driving car number 11, that is Shane Yates. Ethan Huey will part the 52 machine from position number 3. And your front row, on the outside of the front row, car number 2, position number 2, that's Isaac Soares and Martin Duran Jr. We'll start car number 27 from position number 1. 50 laps are on the board here at the Weedsport Speedway Park, round number 3. So let's see who will take out tonight's round here at the Weedsport Speedway Park. We are green flag action. We're underway, and Isaac Soares going to take over the race lead. Look at Ethan Huey back there in now, looking for second spot. Up on the inside there of Martin Duran Jr. Duran stays up on the top side of the racetrack. Huey slides to the middle of the racetrack there on the exit of turn number 4. Heaton and Norma run 4th and 5th. Then you go back to Trevor Meyer, Kyle Petty. Now they're starting to come through the field. 3 wide on the bottom side goes Kyle Petty. He moves up into position number 4. Rodriguez coming through the field as well. 3 wide. Hathaway on his inside. Then James Normoyle to the outside of that number 30 machine of Aston Rodriguez. Look out. James Normoyle into the fence, into the wall. We are yellow. Tough break here for James Normoyle. So the 721 machine just overdrives it up on the top side of the racetrack, and the yellow flag is out for the first time this evening. So we wait for the lights to turn off on the iRacing pace car. There they go, and now the field will double up into rows of 2x2. Couple of laps completed in the books here at the Weedsport Speedway. Isaac Soares in car number 2 in a 129 racing machine. The what do you call it? Pink or purple? Pink purple? Let's go with that one, but either way, he's going to lead us off into turn number 1 and 2, and no, we're going to go back to yellow. So as we are back live, we are just waiting for the pace car to catch up. It's back on the raceway. Shane Yates and Kyle Petty, both drivers out of the event, unfortunately, and that'll leave the 10 cars left on the circuit to do battle for the remainder of the 46 laps. Might even be 47. We'll have to wait and see if the timing score goes back to lap 3. It does. So the lights are out, the pace pickings up once again. Isaac Soares, Ethan Huey, and green flag. He's back out here at Weedsport, and we have, I think that was Martin Durant Jr. in car 27. Take a look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. It's the black and red car on the inside of row 2. Oh, just gets run over there by Leo Heaton. And Travis Olsen nowhere to go either. So the caution back out onto the racetrack, unfortunately. You come to a track like Weedsport, a brutally honest statement, this is what you get. I think I would prefer to go to a track like Williams Grove or USA, for that matter, rather than come to this racetrack. And again, it's just personal preference. You know, some drivers love this racetrack, and it is what it is. Hello, hello, Craig. How are you, buddy? You missed my new intro. Disappointed. Because I've got a certain 15 car as one of the pictures. Yep, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. I've got another name for it, but it's a name that has to be said off air. Good thing is though, I get to watch the Nah, bro, you weren't even there. Nah, you definitely weren't there. Not even close. But I am actually watching the Joker's Wild Race on the full screen, so happy that I got that going on. I think I'm ready for some Olympic Games, maybe to play some wrong jump, even have some Singapore noodle, and who knows, some booty is going to win this race. Green flag is back out. Isaac Soares and Ethan Newey lead us off into 1 and 2. I think we've got a car into the wall again in turns number 1 and 2. We are staying yellow now. No, I am special. I am very special. There's some booty. Oh. I don't know how long I'm going to play the Olympics for, because I'm actually going to go and get a... Oh. Oh. I could probably play it for an hour or so, maybe. Yeah, that's unless I get bored of it. I've actually I've got to go get an X-ray on my ribs, as I've got I spoke to the doctor a couple of days ago, and she might be talking as a rib fracture, an internal rib fracture, which I had a Panadine for last night, which took away the pain, which was good. But when I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, geez, I was in a world of pain. Ah, you're a supporter. You're a supporter. Ah, look at somebody, another somebody else a supporter of the page. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So we go to a single file restart this time here at Weedsport. The pace car, safety car, whatever you want to call it, is taking the right-hand turn to the outside of the racetrack. We are green. Yeah, probably. Look, there's a high possibility of that happening. Isaac soaring to a race lead. Yui runs in second. Rodriguez, Hathaway, and Duran all find themselves inside the top 5 positions at the moment. But again, the race for the lead is heating up. Here comes Ethan Yui in the 52 machine, all over the back of Isaac Source through turn number 1 and 2. Source continues to have the advantage down into turns 3. Yui goes right through the slick. Now we'll go back and take a look at positions 3 and 4. That's Aston Rodriguez in 3rd position. Landon Hathaway in 4th. 5th is Trevor May in car number 9. And Carl Petty in 6th position. James Normoyle 7th. 8th is Martin Duran and Leo Heaton 9th. Brian Gunderson 10th. And we go back to your race leaders. 10 down and 40 to run here at the Weedsport Speedway Park. Let's go Weedsport Speedway actually. Geez, Isaac Source doing pretty good in the opening couple of weeks of competition. Coming up to the 10th place driver of Brian Gunderson, and Gunderson hard into the concrete and roll. Upside down he goes. I've got a tip for the NBA if you want it. Bucks to win. Oh, actually, that's what I can do. I was actually meant to be looking at the auctions that started an hour ago. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I hope not. That's the menu. I have not missed it. Might have missed that one though. Far out. Who's in that particular order? Anyhow, back to green. Green flag once again here at Weedsport. Your race leader, Isaac Soares. Yui and Rodriguez. 1, 2, and 3. Rodriguez cuts it down very close to the inside of the concrete wall. Slider line coming out from Isaac Soares. Got to be careful not to overdrive the race car, but he continues to now looking to pull away right now from Ethan Yui, Aston Rodriguez. Landon Hathaway closing in on Rodriguez. Oh, excuse me. I'll breast you. Breast me. So as this field just starting to spread themselves out here at the Weedsport Speedway. A big shout out to, of course, the folks at Dog Hollow Speedway for tuning in here tonight. And again, a shout out to the Amric family. And tonight's race being dedicated to Ninja, a dog of 10 years who passed away yesterday. So I hope that you guys are able to get through this difficult time as we are yellow. Be with us for a second. Alright, so just while we are fixing a few things up here on the back end, we are coming back to the green flag action here at Weedsport Speedway. The Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series leads Isaac Soares from Ethan Newey, Aston Rodriguez 1, 2, and 3. Landon Hathaway 4, Trevor Meyer in 5th, James Normo, Heaton, Duran, and Petty Hathaway into the wall. We're going to stay green for the moment. James Normo caught a piece of that one. So that'll move Trevor Meyer up into position number 4. I'll tell you what, he's coming after Aston Rodriguez, but Rodriguez trying to put the pressure here on Ethan Ewan. We are back under yellow flag conditions. So the lights come on around the venue again. Aston Rodriguez has moved his way up 7 positions. I'm pretty sure he started in position 11. In fact, position 10 it was. Alright, lights still flashing around on the safety car, the pace car. So Isaac Source continues to lead the race here. Big thank you to, of course, the Walters Racing graphics for the video here. The official sponsor of the Kings of Sling Dirt Midget Series. And the lights are out. Slow pace, 19 complete, 31 to go at this rate. These boys need to pick it up just a little bit, and we're back underway. Green flag is out once again. No change to your top three. In fact, now no change between your top five. Trevor Meyer, Len Hathaway, who caught the inside wall a couple of laps ago before we went yellow. Oh, excuse me, lucky to get his spot back. Well, we're lucky to restart in position 5, I should say. Trevor Meyer in 4th position. Again, yeah, that's the black and red car on screen, just tucked in behind that turquoise and black number 30 machine. Here, tell you what Isaac Source, he's just gone. He is shot out of a cannon here. We're a couple of laps away from half race distance at the moment. Ethan Newey on screen, car 52. That's the yellow and black entry. As this track isn't all that widened up, but I'll tell you what, there's a lane. There's a slick line on the bottom at both ends. So these drivers are having to drive it up to the concrete. And they run just above the slick into turns 3 and turn number 4. Again, this racetrack is a mixture for half race distance. It's a mixture of a couple of racetracks as the yellow flag comes out. I'm going to say it's a mixture of a Volusia, a Lernerville. There is just, yeah, it's almost like it's a love child of those racetracks. So. So I'm just going to go and have a look at the opening 2 races of the season. And give you a little bit of an update on who has taken out the win, or the wins, I should say. We are back under green flag, so we'll continue on with the racing action while we are looking at what is happening in the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. 1, 2, and 3 have found themselves just driving away from the rest of the field. Isaac Source, no one at this stage has got anything remotely closer, but again, there's still plenty of time left in this one to make that mistake. Here comes Rodriguez all over the back of Ethan Newey now. Down the back straight to the inside he goes. Takes over the race lead. Takes over second spot. Newey runs in third now. Meyer and Hathaway. So, Liverland, week number 1. The win was picked up by Isaac Soares last week at the dirt track at Charlotte. Your winner was Isaac Soares, so he's 2 from 2 at this stage. So again, next week we travel to the dirt track at Charlotte. But Isaac Soares looking to make it 3 on the trot. Aston Rodriguez trying to spoil that party. So we head off down into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Rodriguez looking to break the cycle of Aston Rodriguez, looking for a hat-trick of wins here at Weedsport. Hathaway closing in right now on Ethan Newey. Half a second between 3rd and 4th position on the racetrack. Apologies about losing sound just then. We not sure what happened, but we managed to get it fixed. I guess the beauty of having a number of different screens. Oh, love a good Penrite. Love a good Penrite oil. The official oil of JSI Racing. 15 will make it 14 to go for Isaac Soares. He's really putting the competition to the sword here. Rodriguez, who is in 2nd position, 0.6 of a second back to your, or behind your race leader of Isaac Soares. Ethan Newey now closed in on Rodriguez once again. As I said earlier, your top 3. They've just absolutely obliterated this field. There is a 2-second gap back to Trevor Meyer in 4th position. Landon Hathaway 5th, Carl Petty in 6th. Looks pretty good in his heat race, just falling off here in the feature event. Leo Heaton, Martin Duran in 7th and 8th. And then, of course, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are all out of the event. We've got 11 laps left to run. And it is all continuing the way. Isaac Soares. I mean, can anybody stop him at this stage? He's really got this number 2 machine locked down at the moment in the first 3 weeks. 9 laps left to run. Rodriguez, he's 0.3 of a second, so he's slowly but surely caught up to your race leader. But it is one thing to catch him. He's going to make that pass, and with a not so much a slickened off racetrack, he's going to have to maybe throw a dive bomb or something, or other, maybe force Isaac Soares into making that mistake for himself. But at this stage, I mean, he looks pretty comfortable out in front. 7 to run for Isaac Soares. Rodriguez closes in on your race leader. 6 to go. Round number 3 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. Presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets. Fresh food made to order. Again, big shout out to Dog Hollow Speedway, who might be tuning in here this evening. We certainly appreciate your attendance here on Ultimate Dirt TV. But the virtual palm, 5 laps left to run here at Weedsport is all that it takes. Now make it 4 as Isaac Soares. Platty, he's soaring to a potential victory, a dominating performance. Rodriguez continues to run in second. He's now half a second behind. He's just out of screen. There he is, Rodriguez. And then Ethan Newey, Trevor Meyer, and Hathaway. Geez, there won't be much to talk about with these top 3 drivers, but I'll tell you what, we are going to chat to your top 3 after tonight's 50-lap main event. We've got 2 laps left to go. For the penultimate time, down the back straightaway here at Weedsport. He'll make his way into turns 3 and 4, and to the white flag he comes. Now just 4 laps away, 4 turns away, sorry, from wrapping this one up. It has been an absolute clinical performance here in the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. The Midget main event here at Weedsport, round number 3, belongs, and making it a hat-trick of wins, Isaac Soares gets the job done. Second, we've got Aston Rodriguez. Third, the line will be Ethan Huey, Trevor Meyer, and Lennon Hathaway round out your top 5. As we are going to take a look at your official results and go through. Here it is. Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez, Ethan Huey, Trevor Meyer, Lennon Hathaway, your top 5. Carl Petty, Leo Heaton, Martin Duran Jr., James Normoyle, Brian Gunderson, Trevor Solson, and Shane Yates, your 12 drivers in that one. We are not too far away, hopefully, from chatting to the top 3 drivers. Once they decide to get out of the virtual race car and into the appropriate channels, we will have a quick yarn to these drivers and get this show wrapped up. Again, we're going to chat to, hopefully, in fact, here he is, your winner for 3 weeks in a row. It's Isaac Soares. Isaac, congratulations, buddy. Makes it 3 in a row. You've got to be happy with how the season's kicked off so far for you.
Yeah, it's been treated me pretty good so far this year.
What's been the biggest thing in, putting these 3 dominating performances so far this season?
Consistency. Don't make big mistakes. I mean, that track, it was tough to pass on all night. I think at one point Ethan was faster than me, and at another point Rodriguez was faster than me, and it was just don't make a mistake and give it up.
Last week at Charlotte, the race was cut short. Next week we head to Charlotte again. Do you take anything from last week, and maybe you can apply it to next week?
Oh yeah, we got kind of a baseline set, and then we've got some tweaks in the bag that we're gonna bring out next week. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more speed, and I hope it's not that close next week there.
All right. Well, you got 3 starts, 3 victories here in the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. Of course, before we let you go, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes the wheels turn on this 2 machine?
Trevor Meyer. Always keeps us fast. Trent Pullman, TP Designs, basically everybody that does anything for us over at 129. And you guys, appreciate you doing this.
All right, Isaac Soares, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here from the Weedsport Speedway Park. We'll chat to 3rd place driver of Ethan Huey, and let's just get Ethan in the booth. Ethan, you got a copy?
Yep.
First of all, I'm going to ask you, I've probably butchered your name. How do you say your surname?
My last name is Uwe.
Uwe. Okay, I was close.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
It's hey, a hell of a run here tonight. You started 3rd, you end up finishing 3rd. You had 2nd there for a long time of that race, but a little mistake. But I mean, you got to be happy with how you ended up here this evening.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I did pretty good. The ending was a little bit rough, but got it done. Brought home 3rd place.
What did you make of the racetrack? Obviously, 12 cars on the racetrack. On the opening week at Limaland, we had a few more cars, but the racetrack didn't burn off as much. Do you find that tonight it burnt off just a little bit quicker, or what did you make of the racing surface here tonight?
I thought the track was good. It could have been a little bit more racier. Like, it was pretty much only on the top. Entering 1 was pretty sketchy, but that's just how it is at Weedsport. But yeah, I had a good time. Track was good.
Like prior to an update here on iRacing over the past 24 hours, that turn 4 wall has been known to take people out, even if even a car and a half width off the racetrack. We sort of a bit worried about coming here tonight and running that bottom side, with that so-called glitch here.
Yeah, it was a concern, but I think they patched it in the update today, so it wasn't that big of an issue. But yeah, it's pretty sketchy down there. You could really hit the wall, but.
All right, buddy. Well, look, well done on a 3rd place finish here this evening. Before we let you go, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, buddy. Who gets this done for you?
I just got to thank 129 for letting me race with them. Great opportunity.
All right, there we go. Ethan Uy there. Your 3rd place finisher here this evening, and that will wrap us up here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Walters Racing Graphics. A big shout out to, of course, Sheets, fresh food made to order, Kings of Sling, and Dog Hollow Speedway. As your winner, Isaac Soares, gets the job done here this evening in the race dedicated to Ninja here this evening. Again, a big shout out to the Yamrick family. Thoughts and prayers are with you. A dog that has been around for 10 years lost the battle yesterday, and he will be sorely missed. But again, I want to give a shout out to, again, the folks at Dog Hollow Speedway in Pennsylvania for tuning in. Again, they may be working with the Kings of Sing soon, hopefully with some exciting stuff. We can't say much more than that. But until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you soon.